Welcome back to Coins World. Today, we're taking a deep dive into one of the most iconic coins in American history, the wheat penny. This is not just any penny. It's a piece of history that has captured the hearts of collectors for over a century. From its origins in 1909 to its final year in 1958, the wheat penny is filled with fascinating stories, valuable key dates, and unique errors that make it a must-have for coin enthusiasts. If you're a coin collector or just love history, make sure to stay tuned because we are about to uncover everything there is to know about this legendary coin. So grab a drink, sit back, and let's begin our journey through time. The origins of the wheat penny 1909. To understand the significance of the wheat penny, we need to go back to the early 20th century. Before 1909, the U.S. penny featured Lady Liberty in various designs. However, in 1909, everything changed. President Theodore Roosevelt, a strong advocate for beautifying American coinage, wanted a new, modern design for the cent. He turned to Victor David Brenner, a Lithuanian-born sculptor known for his artistic talent. Brenner's design featured a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, marking the first time a U.S. coin depicted a real person. This was a monumental shift in American coinage, as previous designs mainly featured symbolic representations like Lady Liberty. The reverse of the coin featured two wheat stalks, symbolizing prosperity and national abundance, hence the name wheat penny. The controversy of the VDB initials. When the wheat penny was first released in August 1909, controversy immediately erupted. Victor David Brenner had placed his initials, VDB, prominently on the reverse at the bottom of the coin. Many felt the initials were too large and too noticeable, sparking public criticism. The U.S. Mint responded swiftly, removing the initials entirely later that same year. This decision led to one of the most famous key dates in numismatics, the 1909 VDB penny, produced only at the San Francisco Mint with limited mintage. This coin became an instant rarity and remains one of the most sought-after pennies in American history. The evolution of the wheat penny, 1910 to 1930s. After the VDB controversy, the design remained largely unchanged, but production continued across three major U.S. mint locations: Philadelphia Mint No Mint Mark, Denver Mint D Mint Mark, San Francisco Mint S Mint Mark. Throughout the 1910s and 1920s, wheat pennies were heavily circulated, and certain years became more valuable due to their lower mintages. Notable key dates during this period include 191 for D, a rare and valuable date, with fewer than 1.2 million minted. 1920 to no D, a famous error coin where the Denver Mint accidentally struck pennies without a visible mint mark. During the Great Depression in the 1930s, coin production slowed, but the wheat penny remained a staple of American currency. The 1931 penny became another valuable key date due to its low mintage. The steel pennies of World War II 1943. One of the most interesting chapters in wheat penny history occurred during World War II. In 1943, copper was in high demand for wartime production, so the U.S. Mint made a bold decision. They would produce pennies from steel coated with zinc instead of copper. The 1943 steel penny was born. However, this experiment had problems. The steel cents rusted quickly. They were often confused with dimes. Many people disliked the change. Even more fascinating, a few 1943 copper pennies were mistakenly struck on leftover copper plankets from 1942, making them one of the rarest and most valuable errors in U.S. coin history. The final years of the wheat penny, 1944 to 1958. By 1944, the U.S. Mint returned to using copper for pennies, melting down spent shell casings from the war effort to produce the new coins. This period saw the return of the classic wheat penny design, but with various small variations. Key dates from these final years include 1944 steel penny, another rare error; 1955 doubled die, one of the most famous error coins, showing strong doubling in the date and lettering. In 1958, after nearly 50 years in circulation, the wheat penny era came to an end. The U.S. Mint introduced the Lincoln Memorial penny in 1959, featuring the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Collecting wheat pennies today. Even though the wheat penny is no longer in circulation, it remains one of the most collected coins in U.S. history. Whether you're looking for key dates, errors, or simply a piece of history, there's always excitement in hunting for these coins. Some of the most valuable wheat pennies today include 1909 SVDB, worth thousands in high grades; 191 for D, a rare date highly sought after by collectors. 1920 to no D, a famous error worth thousands. 1943 copper penny, an ultra-rare mistake that can sell for over $100,000. 1955 double die, striking error that remains a favorite among collectors. Whether you're searching through old jars, checking your pocket change, or investing in rare coins, the wheat penny is an exciting and rewarding coin to collect. Let us know in the comments what's your favorite wheat penny. Have you ever found a rare one in circulation? We'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching Coins World. Until next time, happy collecting.